Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I've been on numerous MSC Cruise Lines cruise ship. I've been on the Grandioso, the Bellissima, the Divina, the Seaside, and well, I've enjoyed myself. A lot of people, when they're reading those comments on the videos and everything, I see the same comment over and over again. Don, have you tried MSC Yacht Club yet? Have you tried the MSC Yacht Club? And to be honest, I don't normally stay in a ship within a ship on any cruise line, but I was very, very curious about this because I hear so many good things about it. And lo and behold, recently MSC reached out to me and said, hey Don, would you like to come and experience the MSC Yacht Club out of Miami? And I had to jump at the chance. I actually canceled one other cruise I had planned because I said, this is something that I really am curious about. I hear a lot of good things about, so I wanted to try it really a lot. Now, right off the bat, I arrive in Miami and I head there and I made a big mistake right off the bat. I knew they would have a yacht club area for embarkation. What I didn't realize is they also have an area for MSC Yacht Club to drop off your luggage. And so I got out of my Uber and I saw a gentleman right there. I gave him my bag, tipped him and said, thank you very much, and off I went. But really, you should be bringing it over to the MSC Yacht Club because they make sure it gets expedited to your room even faster. But don't worry, it got there very, very quickly anyway. Well before dinner. There was no issues. I think they actually went looking for it once they realized that I had dropped it off with somebody else. That's the kind of service that this started out with. They went looking for my bag that I put in the wrong area. So now, embarkation. I can't show you this because we go through security and they don't want you to film security, but let me just tell you, we literally went from the walk-in tent outside right into our own private security where they scanned our bag, brought us in, and away we went. That was it. Just like this. It was that quickly. Now we were brought up to this little waiting area, a little lounge where we were introduced to my butler who came down to greet me and said hi and how am I doing, introduced himself and everything, and then he would be the one to look after me in my cabin for the rest of the week. Now unlike when we embark normally, we're just brought onto the ship and away you go, he was telling me a little bit about the ship, about the experience I can expect, and then he escorted me onto the ship. We had our own entrance to get there. We didn't go into the regular escalators. We went into our own escalators up into the ship, and I got to see the beautiful ship. I have always said MSC has some absolutely gorgeous ships out there, and you could see it from the ramp on the way in. And one thing that they do is they have this kind of like celebration where they greet you in there, and I kind of got into that. They have some employees, they have their mascot, and I just kind of had a lot of fun. And then of course, first thing we wanted to do, right away, do our muster station drill. It literally took seconds. The crew was very polite, introduced themselves, said this is where I come, explained some things, and we were done that fast again. Again, I don't want to stress how fast this entire situation was. Now, instead of heading to like the buffet or the pool deck like we would normally do on a cruise, this is a ship within a ship, and we had our own lounge that we were able to go to. And this ship also was equipped with those smart elevators, but not only that, with my wristband, with my MSC wristband that I have, I can use it and it will be express. It's only for MSC Yacht Club guests, which means I choose my floor. When it arrives, it goes directly to that floor. Nobody else can get on and off unless they're MSC Yacht Club guests as well happen to be going in the same direction as we are. Really cuts down on a lot of waiting time for elevators. A little bit of a perk for those MSC Yacht Club guests. Then we went up, but he introduced us to some of the people that would be doing shore excursions. We got to go to where our concierge desk would be. He explained what they do with us there, and we got to see where you can book massages, you can book excursions, you can book dining, all in this one little area all for just MSC Yacht Club guests. You could do everything in one quick location. Then we got into the lounge. He showed us around, introduced the maitre d' that was there earlier. We saw some more of the other butlers that were there walking around, introducing themselves to their guests. This lounge became a very popular place for us during this entire cruise. Then they sat me down, and of course we got some welcome cocktails. You can't get on a cruise without some welcome cocktails, and I chose a non-alcoholic one to start with, but it was really, really good. And of course, they always have snacks as well, and this is all included in the Yacht Club experience, right? You don't have to worry about money extra, etc. And these snacks go all day. You can come in at 3 o'clock in the morning, there'll still be snacks there. Now, after we have sat down and relaxed and enjoyed ourselves, it's time to see our cabin stateroom for the very first time. He brought us up through the stairwell right here in the lounge because this is where the dining hall is. This is where I'll be eating the majority of my meals on this cruise. And then we got to our beautiful stateroom, and I cannot say enough good things about this stateroom. He brought us in and he did a full tour. I won't show you the whole tour, but he broke down everything, and especially at the beginning, he started with the number one thing, the map on the wall for a fire escape and where to go to your muster station. Safety first. I love that. I love that that was the primary start to our tour. And then he explained we had the coffee maker there that was refilled with the pods every day. We have water, we have snacks. Our bar fridge is stocked every single day. Whatever we want, we can ask them to take everything out and please just put this in. And yeah, not to mention just the stateroom itself is absolutely the color scheme that I love. It is not too bright, it's not too dark, it's a nice neutral color, very well furnished, and very spacious. There was plenty of room to walk past the bed. There was plenty of room in the bathroom, and this had absolutely one of the largest balconies for a cabin I've ever stayed in. Now remember, this is your first balcony level in the MSC Yacht Club. This isn't the big suite. This isn't, you know, the owner's suite or anything like that. This is the deluxe balcony, the entrance level, other than the inside cabins that they offer as well. So this is the start of what you would stay in when you log in and go for an MSC Yacht Club experience. So again, I really did love this room. The balcony was huge. The colors were great. And not only that, every day that we came back, there was little surprises in our room. Everything from one day it would be chocolates, the next day it would be fruit snack. Again, always something different. A little boat design on our bed one day. And yes, you'll notice that we had them ask them to split the bed. They split the bed. No problem for us at all. You can get that done as well if you're, you know, like myself, sailing with my nephew. But there was so much room in this cabin. I was very, very impressed. And I absolutely loved every day coming back to our stateroom and seeing just what new treat would be sitting waiting for us once we arrived. That part I really thought was amazing. Another service that the butler provides for you in the MSC Yacht Club is that they will unpack your luggage for you. They will place them into the cabinets, into the drawers. They will hang your suit up. They will prepare all your clothes, get your luggage and hide your suitcase and store it in the appropriate area. Something that, you know, is sometimes time consuming for us and we just don't feel like doing it. It's a great service that they provide as well in the Yacht Club. I highly recommend allowing them to place everything for you. It's just another stress-free perk of staying in the Yacht Club. Also, I have to say, what makes cruising special? There's two things. And I have to cover that right now. So I've covered embarkation. As you can expect, the ship is absolutely beautiful. The process was seamless to get on. Luggage came very, very quickly, even though I dropped it in the wrong spot. I was introduced to all the people that I would have to mingle with and who would service us in the, the lounge and in the restaurant, and a really in-depth tour of our stateroom and experience. And he also then showed us around the ship as well. He brought us to where most of the specialty dining venues are. He brought us to where the motion simulators are, like the Formula One, the arcade. He showed us where the top deck pool area is. He toured the entire ship, showing us all the relevant locations that we were interested in and things that we'd be doing and experiencing during this cruise. And he was so thorough and so polite and such a nice guy. We had what's called your butler and then your junior butler, and she was amazing too. Like literally the minute we stepped out of our cabin for breakfast, she was in there cleaning that up, and he was in there helping her like this. It was so fast, like literally it seems like we went for like a 15-minute breakfast and our room was done. And it was spotless. The service, I cannot say enough on this as far as the staff is concerned, was amazing. Absolutely amazing and first rate. They were wonderful. Right down to everybody, from the people I met in the spa, to the people at the game hall, to the people in the lounge, to the waiters and waitresses and chefs, to the captain, to our butlers, to just people I randomly ran into in the ship. All the staff were absolutely wonderful on this cruise. And in case you're saying, well, Don, they know who you are and you were there, they probably knew you were coming. Yeah, but my nephew was on board with me. No one knows who he is. And he went off by himself and experienced the exact same thing. So much so, he was taking pictures with everybody he could. He was having a great time and could not speak highly enough about the staff himself. So that goes a long, long way in making an enjoyable cruise. The other thing that I have to say before this video goes too long is I gotta talk about the one other thing that will make or break your cruise, and that's simply the food. Now, if you go to a specialty restaurant, you expect the quality of food to be higher level than your dining that you're eating in, right? And that holds true here as far as the quality of the specialty dining restaurants. They are really, really good. The food was delicious. I had Wagyu beef. I had a variety of different meals. All of them were really, really tasty, really, really good in the specialty restaurants. That was terrific. But what was even better is that the MSC Yacht Club restaurant food was right on par with those specialty restaurants. I had breakfast there every morning, and I don't normally eat breakfast. We had a couple lunches there. We had numerous dinners there, different variety of menus every couple of nights. There were some standbys there that you can get every night, but they would make the food exactly the way you want. And they were double checking to make sure that everything was good, that the quality of the food that you were eating was good. And it wasn't just us. I saw them going to every single table. I don't know how many times we were offered bread and treats and snacks and everything. Numerous times while in between our servings were coming. The food was just kept coming. And I have to say, I loved every minute of it. I absolutely loved every minute of it. The restaurant itself, you're overlooking a little bit of the lounge down below, but you have those glass windows out front that are, panoramic views of the scenery going by, the ocean. At night, it's beautiful out there, so it's just calming, and the restaurant food was amazing. The staff was amazing, and we even tried to throw him some curveballs while we're on there. For instance, my nephew, Paul, he's not a drinker like I am. And so one day we said to the waiter, we go, you know what? He says, they're trying to get our drink order. He says, I don't want the typical drink. I don't want the normal drink, something on the menu. I want you to go down and make a drink yourself and surprise me. The waiter says, you want me to make your drink? He says, yeah, I want you to make your drink and then surprise me with what it is. And he came back with this really cool looking drink. And I don't know if I would have tried it, but Paul was very excited to try it. And it became Paul's drink the rest of the cruise. He called it the brain hemorrhage, is what the waiter called it. I'd never had it before, and I was like, it was dumbfounded. They went above and beyond like that to please their yacht club guests. And then I decided I'm going to go around and make sure that this isn't just for me. This isn't just people saying, hey, watch out for him. My wristband shows who I am, etc. And I talked to numerous people who, recognized me, and we were talking and everything. And they said, have you ever been on MSC before? Yes, I haven't. And what do you think of the yacht club? And I said, well, I'm having a great time so far. And they said, isn't it amazing? Ever since I tried it, I can't cruise any other way. Now that's an endorsement. That's an endorsement. And that wasn't one person. That wasn't two. That wasn't even 10 different couples. That was way more than that. I was asking everybody. I was asking people in the theater when I was sitting there all about their experience. And yeah, everyone had nothing but good things to say about it. And MSC, I just want to show right here, all around me, all of these people were amazing. From wait staff to the lovely ladies at the concierge desk to the butlers to the chefs, every single person there was absolutely amazing. And they're the ones who actually make the yacht club what the yacht club seems to be right now. And so I've been rambling on about how good of an experience I had. And people are going to say, well, Don, MSC brought you on. You only have to say good things. No. I would never, ever say things on this channel that I don't believe. And I had such a good time that even before you see this video again, I'm booking my own MSC Yacht Club cruise. That's how good of time I had on this sailing. And I haven't even talked about the island yet, and the MSC Yacht Club on the island, all the different shows that they have here, the personalized service that still has more to come. There's so much more that I have to do, but I can only talk for so long in a video before I put you all to sleep. So I'm going to make another video about the MSC Yacht Club and show you the island and the experience there. That was something that I haven't experienced on any other private island yet. And so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for another video on MSC Yacht Club. Just as I can't say enough good things. MSC, they did a fantastic job. And everybody I talked to was agreeing with me. The MSC Yacht Club is absolutely the way to go, and I can't disagree at all. Because I had an amazing time, my nephew had an amazing time, all the people that I talked to seemed to have an amazing time, and it was so good that within a month, I already booked another MSC cruise for myself in the Yacht Club. And I would normally never do that. Well, let me know about you guys. Have you ever sailed on the MSC cruise ship? Have you done the Yacht Club? What was your experience? I'm telling you, the food was amazing. The service was amazing. I can't wait to go back.